What's up, guys? Marvelous Mark here,
And Zion Line.
and we're here to bring you our review for the All Eyes on Me movie that just came out. So, what'd you think of it?
They missed the mark big time. Um, they did good showing how Tupac was more than a rapper. He was also, a revolutionary. He was raised by the Black Panthers. His mom was a Black Panther, and his stepdad, I guess you would say. And there was a guy that looked like Tupac. That's really all they had. This guy looked like him. They missed a lot of important moments in his life, like they missed the whole movie. They missed Poetic Justice. They didn't show him filming that. They showed a couple movies like Juice. That was probably the best part of the movie when he acted in the movie, because he was double acting, so he actually tried. They missed him dating Madonna. They missed the East versus West Coast beef. They missed that on a big scale. They made it seem like it was more about business than what it really was.
Yeah, they did do that. They showed it on Notorious too. They actually showed the East Coast and West Coast when they're actually getting into it. They didn't show that in here.
And yeah, they hit 'em up scene, the diss Tupac drops to Biggie. It's just like a little thing on there. I remember, I think on the Notorious one, it had him running around, like going inside the house, yelling at his wife. And on here, he was just like in a little flashback, just throwing a magazine. It was just really small things that were actually huge that they just totally missed in this movie. Like in Straight Outta Compton, they showed like actual events that were happening. Like, they would see the riots that were actually happening during that time, but in Tupac movie, there was nothing but, I guess, Tupac during that time, apparently to them. And what else?
Go to what do you think is positive about it?
Positive. The guy looked like Tupac. Michonne. I don't know her name.
It's Diana. I can't say the last name, but it's Diana.
Her as the mom. She did good as the mom. She acted well. I think the lady that was Jada Pinkett, she did good.
Cat Graham. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She did well. The guy that was Tupac, he did good. I'll give him that. He did pretty good, but it wasn't his fault. It was more of like the directors and the movies.
Benny Boom. It was his fault.
They did good with what they had to work with. I think that's all positive.
All right. Well, my positives. The actor who played Tupac, he played him good. I thought he did pretty good, and that's really the only positive I would say about this movie. I really don't like the movie. I didn't like how it started. I didn't like how they started it from when he was in jail and just continued on. It went back and forth, back and forth. I didn't like that. I thought Lauren Cohan would have more of a role in the movie. Not a bigger role, but at least more than what she had. She was in there for one, like, probably a minute scene, and then that was it. What else? He didn't look like Tupac to me. That's one thing. To him, I guess it looked like Tupac. It didn't to me. It was off by a lot.
It was off by a lot, but the guy, he had a facial resemblance of Tupac. Like, if he were to be in a hood in Cuba, they'd say Tupac's still alive.
I don't. But the other thing that really bugged me about the movie too was they couldn't get the same actors and actresses that they had for the previous movies, because this is basically like they're doing their own, I would say their own universe for these music movies. And in Notorious, they got him, I don't know his name, but they got him, the actor who played Notorious, back in Tupac. But they couldn't get Notorious's wife, what's her name?
Faith Evans.
Faith Evans. They couldn't get her into this movie, and they completely changed her. You can totally tell it's not the same person. They could have got the Tupac that was in Straight Outta Compton to play in this movie, They could have got Dre from Straight Outta Compton to play in this movie. They could have got Suge Knight from it. It was, I don't know, that just bugged me. I don't.
Dre in this movie, he had like such a tiny role. Like he was there for a moment. He made a song with Tupac, California Love. They made that song. Oh, that was actually a good scene when Tupac was recording California Love. That was like another scene you could actually feel the energy.
Yeah.
But then Dre disappeared. Like, you know why he disappeared, because you watched Straight Outta Compton, but I doubt in real life that he didn't talk to Tupac again after that. And he should have had like a bigger role warning Tupac about Suge Knight. Cause like, I don't know, it just didn't. You were just thrown into the action. Like, Tupac gets to California, and he's already a major rapper going on tour. Well, not a major rapper, but he's already signed to Underground. And you just thrown in everything. When in Straight Outta Compton, you watched them build it. They had to buy the stuff, record. And it wasn't the same feeling.
I thought the music was a little off too. It didn't feel like the same. Like when you watch Straight Outta Compton or you watch Notorious, when you see those scenes of them just rapping, and like Straight Outta Compton, like they're in the studio, they're rapping. Like you actually feel it when what is his name? Ice Cube's son, when he's rapping inside, when he's rapping, like you actually feel it. When I was seeing Tupac rap, I wasn't really feeling it. Were you or
no? Not really. Not like in Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, like in Straight Outta Compton, they did it really well to where you actually felt that. And Ice Cube's son, he actually did a really good job in the movie.
Shay Jackson Jr.
He did really good in that movie. There were some other little things that we seen like going around on the internet that they said there was a, what was it, iPhone?
There was an iPhone. An extra had an iPhone. There's like they have things from our time there. I didn't catch them while watching the movie. I probably didn't realize it, but I mean that's a pretty big mistake to have. So I don't know whose fault that is. The extras, the directors.
It's the director. That's what it is. I mean, the director. He should have spotted what a Benny Boom. He should have spotted that, and he didn't. So clearly, I'm gonna say he's not that good of a director.
What else? It's just how they missed so much in his life. There's so much to go on, and they didn't even mention the impact he had after his death. They said the things he released after his death, but they didn't say like the theories about his death.
And he just died. Like it ended.
I've never seen a movie where the character just dies in total. I think 300 maybe. They zoom out from his face. And so.
I mean, but that movie was better than this. I mean, this.
Like he was in the hospital for 6 days, I believe. And they could have showed him in the hospital, people visiting him. They could have showed him being announced dead at concerts, which is what happened in real life. They could have showed news footage, but...
Or they could have said he was in Cuba.
But they could have did that, but I guess the director didn't want to take such a big step.
It's a big step, but it actually would have been something different. It's a movie. But
you know, that was a terrible ending. I did not like that at all.
Yeah, so is there anything? Oh, Snoop Dogg, he actually, I mean, he had a very little role. He wasn't in there that much, but when he was in there, he was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, he was entertaining.
Yeah, he was funny. Is there anything else you want to say about the movie?
Nah.
So what would you rate it? This, out of like all the music movies, where would you put this one?
Way down here.
So what?
It's like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? Man, I don't even know, man. I'll give it a 3. That's what I'll give it. It really wasn't that good. I mean, the guy who played Tupac, he tried his best. For what he was given, he did what he could. And everyone else, all the actors on there, they did a good job for what they were given. You know, it was a letdown. I think Straight Outta Compton is the best one out of all of them. Anything else? Alright guys, well I'm going to leave a icon down here so you can click to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button.
Smash that like button.
and come back and check back for more.